So this is I may call Eric's sermon or some rappers later.
Mm-hmm.
People like that. A lot of people I could call, and then maybe get them on Instagram Live.
Oh yeah.
And then you could plug them in the way we do on the. But I think today, I got so many requests, and it's such a. Let's people get on first. People really want to meditate. I wrote a book on it. You can buy it called Success Through Stillness. This is for when I get people on the phone. Right? I don't need this now. I don't have to wear this now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the new headphones. They want me to wear them when I get people on Instagram Live, so they can have the audio.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't need this.
Uh,
Okay. So people want to learn how to meditate, and they have been texting me a lot, and it's a simple process, and people think it's difficult. Of course, it's like I just said, it's simple. It's about letting your mind settle. You don't make your mind settle. You let it settle. You allow it to have freedom, and you calm your nervous system. When your nervous system calms, the mind follows. So this is a pretty boring session for those who are not interested, but it's an important one for those who are. And I'm going to save it. I'm going to put it on YouTube, right, and put it on the other formats so that people can get it later. Now, I've taught this to the people who come regularly, but not to everyone. And if I save it, then it'll be useful to a lot of people. So anybody who wants to meditate, get a comfortable seat. Get a really comfortable seat. Let that seat be someplace you can stay, where everything is aligned. Perfect poses, all the bricks are aligned. It's like the asana practice. In yoga, when you do a physical practice, everything should be aligned, all the bricks. You should breathe in and out. And if you have a perfect pose, then you become enlightened. Just one pose. This is the same rule that applies with the seat. And in fact, asana, the physical yoga practice, the asana means seat. So every pose should be like your seat. And your seat should be perfect. Should be all the bricks aligned. Breath goes in and out at the same rate, and everything is calm. So this calmness is the state that you're seeking in every effort you make in life. All the cars you buy, all the sex you have, everything. It's all about being calm. Letting go of the neediness. You enter into a state of needing nothing. This is meditation, a state of needing nothing. But of course, we have noise when we meditate. Thoughts come and go, and that's okay. But your job is to sit and be patient. And if the yogi can be, or the meditator can be patient, then there it is. Just be patient, be at ease, and expect nothing. So the way we do it is we share a mantra, a collective mantra. And the mantra is Rum. Say Rum. Why is that? Is that Facebook? You put on for Gary?
yeah.
Okay, so Facebook will save this.
Mm-hmm.
We want to erase a lot of other shit, but save this. So you sit, Rum. To yourself, you repeat this mantra over and over, and you expect nothing. And you sit. We're going to do a short meditation, but I recommend you do 20 minutes. But we're going to do just 5. Oh God, it's set for 20 minutes and 20 seconds. That's what I do. That's what I did already this morning. But we're going to sit for 5 minutes. You sit. Let the breath go in and out. Expect nothing. Thoughts come and go, and if a thought comes and you want to think it, let it think. But then come back to your mantra. Rum, rum. Over and over, back to the mantra. Sit. So thoughts come and go. And sometimes you think the thoughts, but you become the watcher. If you sit long enough, the mind will always settle. It's like a monkey in a cage. It bounces around, goes crazy, and then it realizes it has to sit because it can't get out. You're stuck with your mind, but you are the master of the mind. The mind is not your master. If the mind is settled fully, then enlightenment sets in. Pure happiness. The mind settles when you do things that promote pure happiness. Or example, or if you do something good karmically, you have more seconds of calm. And every effort you make is towards this goal. Every car you buy, every bit of sex you have, whether it be frivolous or not, everything you do in that world is to have more seconds of this calm, this yoga. Every effort you make is towards the goal of yoga. There's nothing else. So when you know that, then you will seek it in a more sustainable way. In yoga, there are 8 limbs. And the 8 limbs are beginning with good karmic work, or, ahimsa, non-harming, satya, non-lying, asteya, non-stealing, brahmacharya, control of energies to give and take, sexual and others, parigraha, non-greed. Those are the first of the 8 limbs, and then the second is the contentment and cleanliness and hard work and focus, and those are the niyamas, and then the asana, the physical practice. The 7th of the 8 limbs is meditation, and all of the effort is done for the 8th limb. And there are 4 levels of the 8th limb. 4 levels of the highest mindset, which is called samadhi. Christians call this mindset Christ consciousness. Buddhists call it nirvana. Muslims call it taqwa. So the yogi is aware. The good Christian is aware that he wants the kingdom on earth. The good Muslim wants nirvana. The Buddhist wants taqwa. Taqwa is the state. You Buddhist? You're Hindu. Christian, Christ consciousness. You don't talk about it as much.
No.
The Buddhists refer to moksha, samadhi. That's the Hindus. Moksha, the highest state of consciousness. So all the prophets, all spoke of the same thing. The end goal of all of our efforts is more seconds of this, more seconds of heaven on earth. And this is why we get up every morning and do effort, do good karmic work, do devotional work. All the work we do is to realize this heaven on earth, so we can just be free of the neediness. I wrote a book called Super Rich, The State of Needing Nothing. This state cannot come from getting more shit. The more shit you get, the more you need. But when you, from the inside, when you're calm, then the world opens up and you see heaven in everything. And that is the state of enlightenment. And it's talked about by each and every Lord. Buddha talked about it. Jesus talked about it. Muhammad talked about it. And they're even in the Kabbalah. So in every religion, the prophets spoke of this heaven on earth, or this state of needing nothing. Union with God, the yogis refer to samadhi, or moksha, the Hindus say, right? All of them the same. So everybody figured it out, and then they all forgot. All the prophets knew that all of our efforts were meant to bring us to a state of needing nothing. Yet we live in a world full of neediness. So it's our job to separate ourselves from the neediness and to operate from a place of needing nothing. And this is by effort, not just by, I wish I could need nothing. By attaining new things, you should just have fun. But holding on and attaching yourself to those things causes suffering. Neediness is the cause of suffering. Needing nothing is yoga, is the state of moksha. or Takwa or Christ consciousness or Nirvana. So basic stuff. Some people say it's almost the meaning of life, right? Very important stuff. So you sit and be patient, and meditation sets in. It's the 7th of the 8 limbs of yoga. I hope you learned or practiced, and I hope you do it more regularly. Thank you. Let me see, should I call Eric Sermon? I don't know if that's what people want to talk to. Should I call Eric Sermon? Andre? Anybody? Let me see who's on the line. No, that's wrong. I did wrong. It was a different question. Rap shot is on. He goes, Trace, it's a lot of people on Jesus. That I know, rather. I talked to her yesterday. She was so much fun. All right. Look. So today's a short one. I'm going to save this. You can come back to it. I want to meditate with you more often. I want to put a dedicated page together. Not only that I would meditate with you, but get great meditators to teach you meditation. But that's in the future. Teach you different kinds of meditation. What I taught you was a mantra-based meditation. I gave you a mantra. It's closely associated with the second chakra. To some people, rum. But it's not necessarily. For us, we can use it as just a vibration. And this vibration helps us to calm our mind. It gives us a single-pointed focus. Single-pointed focus, and this is the basis of meditation. Like when you're playing basketball and you can't miss the rim. Single-pointed focus. The world moves slow. This is what the yogi looks for. This presence, awareness, happiness, and bliss live in that present moment and nowhere else. All right, that's it. Short one today. How do I... This is not like the other one.